Riku, a 38-year-old office manager, had a sharp eye, but not for beauty, not for kindness, not for effort. His eyes were trained for flaws. If a coworker finished a project, he'd find at least one typo. If someone shared good news, he'd point out what could still go wrong.
Room for improvement. Not good enough. Can do better than this.
If a friend bought something new, he'd mock the color, the price, the style. To many, Riku seemed confident. But inside, he was exhausted. Always comparing, always judging, always feeling threatened. One morning, something happened that Riku didn't expect. His team worked for weeks on a big presentation. They were excited, nervous, and hopeful. But when the client gave feedback, good feedback, Riku couldn't help himself.
Yeah, but the layout is so sloppy, and the color selection is amateur.
The room fell silent, but he kept going on and on. Later that day, his manager asked him to step outside. She didn't scold him. She simply said,
"Do you notice something, Riku? You only look for what's wrong, not what went right, and never what's right."
Riku opened his mouth to defend himself, but she continued,
"People who criticize everything are usually the ones who secretly feel they're not enough."
The words struck him harder than any insult. That evening, as Riku walked home, he noticed something strange. The world around him looked exactly the same, yet different. Every flaw he pointed out in others was the flaw he feared in himself. The next morning, when he arrived at work, he saw things he had never noticed. A coworker quietly helping another finish a task. Someone bringing coffee for the team without being asked. A teammate rewriting an entire section late at night to make sure the project looked perfect. And for the first time in years, Riku said something simple yet powerful.
Thank you. I appreciate what you did.
Everyone turned surprised, but they smiled. Over time, Riku learned that when you stop fault-finding, you start heart-finding. And a person who once spread criticism began spreading compassion. Riku began to feel so much ease and happiness within. He realized offering a one-kind word can go a long way. Team productivity and performance began to increase, and the staff turnover was reduced. Master Koji leaves the message to the audience.
Remember, a mind that always searches for faults will never find peace, but a mind that appreciates transforms everything it touches.